Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Emil, and to knit the spiked stitch we're gonna need multiple of 3 stitches plus 2 and 4 repetitive rows. So let's get started. Let's get started first casting on 23 stitches, which is 3 by 7, 21 plus 2, 23 stitches, and what we're gonna do is continue with 4 rows of stockinette stitch. So we're gonna start first stitch, we're gonna knit it, but you should know that the first stitch we don't need it anymore. It doesn't matter what side of the work we are working. And then what we're gonna do is continue knitting all the stitches till the end of the first row. This is the first row and we need all the stitches in the first row, which is the right side of the work. So we are going to the end of the first row and we're gonna turn our work and we're gonna continue with the second row. So as I told you before, the first stitch we are not going to work it anymore, so we're gonna slip it on the right hand needle and we're gonna continue with the second row, the wrong side, for all the stitches till the end of the row. So these are the 2 rows of the stockinette stitch, so what we're gonna do is continue one more time repeating these 2 rows. So let's continue with them. Once you've done the 4 rows of the stockinette stitch, what you're gonna do is continue with the spikes, and what we're gonna do first is slip the very first stitch, then we're gonna count 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and from the third stitch and the 4 previous row we're gonna pick up 1 new, so we're gonna introduce to this 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, we're gonna pick up 1 new stitch, we're gonna knit 1 more, and the stitch we pick up from the 4th previous row we're gonna pass over the last we've knitted. Then we're gonna knit 1, 2 stitches, and then we're gonna count again 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3 stitches. We're gonna count 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the middle of this stitch of the 4th previous row we're gonna pick up 1 new, then we're gonna knit 1, and the stitch we pick up from the 4th previous row we're gonna pass over the last one. Again 1, 2, and we're gonna count again 1, 2, 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, pick up 1, then we're gonna knit 1, and the stitch we pick up from the 4th previous row we're gonna pass over the last one. Then again 1, 2, and keep this order till the end of the row. Well, this is our last spike. We're gonna pick up our last spike, and if everything is going okay it should be the penultimate stitch. So we're gonna knit 1, and the spike we're gonna pass over the stitch we've knitted. Then we're gonna knit 1, 2, 3. Well, you have to know that we are not going to work the spikes anymore like this. So this we do only the first time we pick up the spikes, because we still have no spikes from the rows below. So this is how we're gonna start with the first order of the spikes, and then we're gonna change it a little bit. And first what we're gonna do is continue with the wrong side, where we're gonna purl all the stitches till the end of the order. So let's continue with the wrong side, purl all the way around. Once we've done the wrong side for all the stitches, what we're gonna do is continue with 2 more rows of the stockinette stitch to continue with the next order of the spike. So let's continue with the 2 rows. working first row knit all the stitches and the second row on the wrong side purl all the stitches. So let's continue with them. Well, here I already have these two rows of the stockinette stitch, so what we're gonna do is continue with the second order of the spike. So we're gonna slip the very first stitch, border stitch, and then we're gonna need two more, 1, 2 stitches. And then what we're gonna do is, if you see where is the first spike, you see this one is our first spike, we're gonna go before the spike, so we're gonna look for this loop before the spike, and we're gonna introduce this loop, the right hand needle, and we're gonna pick up one new stitch. Then we're gonna knit one, and the spike we pick up from the first loop, we're gonna pass over the last stitch we've knitted. Again, knit 2, 1, 2. Then we're gonna pick up one new stitch from the loop, you see this loop, we're gonna introduce here the right hand needle, and we're gonna pick up one new stitch. Then we're gonna knit 1, and we're gonna pass over the spike we pick up. Again, knit 2, 1, 2, and look for the same hole here before the spike, and we're gonna pick up one new spike. Then we're gonna knit 1, and the spike we pick up, we're gonna pass over. So this is how we're gonna continue with the second order of the spikes until the end of the order. Well, this is our last spike of the row. We're gonna pick up the last spike, we're gonna knit the penultimate stitch, pass over the last spike, and knit 1. And what we're gonna do is turn our work and continue purl all the stitches till the end of the row. So we're gonna slip the very first stitch and purl all the stitches till the end of the wrong side. Here I'm about to over the wrong side, and what we're gonna do is continue again with 2 rows of the stockinette stitch, and then continue with the next order of the spikes. So let's continue with them. Well, here we already have these 2 rows of the stockinette stitch, so what we're gonna do is continue with the spikes again, and we're gonna slip the very first stitch, the border stitch, and then we're gonna pick up one new spike from the stitch after the spike of the order below. So we're gonna introduce here to this small hole the needle, and we're gonna pick up one new spike. Then we're gonna knit 1, and we're gonna pass over the spike. Then we're gonna knit 2 more, 1, 2, and again we're gonna pick up one new from the hole after the stitch of the spike below. So we're gonna pick up one new, knit 1, and pass over the spike. So these are the spikes like the order of the first spike. So what you're gonna do is always repeat this and these spikes every 4th row. So I'm going to repeat few more times these 2 orders to show you how it looks like. So let's continue with them. And this is how it looks like, the spiked stitch. It's not reversible, it doesn't look the same at the wrong side, and I hope you really like it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to do it in the comments below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram and Facebook. Bye!